Meanwhile, Liko goes high. It will be Austria to claim the point first, though. Brazil on the outside looking in.
And I think that was a relatively transparent strategy. The double sniper foiled by Austria's patience. But really, they had a lot of opportunities to decloak.
As soon as it's up, oh,
it got
pulled
canceled.
out of it. What a cancel by Mr. Dragonlaw. Man, he's definitely lolling after that, but I don't think Neil would be. Meanwhile, Liko grabs two after the Graviton Surge comes in. Make it a third, and it looks like Brazil may have the last laugh after all in this fight. Looks like they're going to tie up on control percent pretty soon, too.
Yeah, they did have
Charging through the team, doing a ton of damage to everybody. Now swinging away. Watt 7 goes down. Everybody on Austria falling left and right. And it looks like, despite despite Austria retaking for a moment, it's going to be Brazil getting the point in the end. They will secure the objective, and that is point A on Nepal. But Austria still manages to claim the point first. Barrage comes in really quick, but he only gets one. Takes himself out as Austria jumps up to meet him, and that's going to be Austria cleaning up the fight with that Coalescence. And so what do you do now? Do you swap this out? They're like, all right, you've got the sound barrier. We can just kind of poke in on the edge of the point, not let you take it.
rally.
That better did get one into Mini-Me. Oh, there goes Sensotics, taken down by the Fire Strike. And Brazil slowly trying to take this point.
It's 99. This fight has been going on forever right now, Doa. Gonna have to use that self-destruct just to go ahead and remake right now. Steven finally falling, so at long last, Brazil.
The top tier really gets knocked in. Mr. Dragonlaw gets a kill. Neil, nice boop on a doo-doo. Mini-Me coming up big for Austria. There's the EMP to try to seal the deal. They really want to take the point back again. Ole goes ahead and pops that Coalescence, trying to stay away from the Sombra, but meanwhile, Austria does flip the point back. Goodbye, Ole is out. And Austria takes the point, and they will tie up Ilios.
That they will, and there was no good answer.
At the moment, big pin again. Neil, of course you know he's going to find it, man. Neil just pins everybody, right? Doo-doo down. Sensotics gets one, and it's a brawl outside the point that Brazil's starting to pull ahead in. There goes Eclipse, and yeah, they're on there. Looks like they might be able to recap this. Trying to flip it.
Liko was the only one on Brazil with an ultimate up, basically, when that fight started, and it was a little too late to get their Coalescence into the mix.
Reinhardt's just going to charge right through you. Good sound barrier, though, to try to keep everybody up. Mini-Me may have saved them until now. He saved them right until then. Yeah, okay.
And of course,
you gotta win this fight if you're Brazil, and you win the map. Big grab gets thrown in right away. Earth Shatter to try to seal the deal. And Ole just roasting people again with that Coalescence. 90% for Austria, but it looks like they're about to give that point right back over again. They do. 98, 99. And that will be Brazil coming back in the third round to take Ilios. Watt 7 waiting in. And that'll be about it. Kneel down.
And now this will be the cleanup here for Austria. Liko.
Wow.
Gonna be able to hack Mini-Me at the end, but he's not going to be able to save the fight for his team. Ole on the high ground will be the final member, besides Tudu, to fall, who is shielded.
Though, to keep everybody armored up. And now Neil separated from the rest of his team.
Big
Earth Shatter. That's right. Oh, the self-destruct gets thrown in. Mini-Me gets caught by it in Brazil. Coming back in this fight to try to hold point B. It looks like they'll finally get a little bit of breathing room here.
No barrier to stop the Earth Shatter. 5 left, and there's a charge engage again from Brazil.
Oh, Neil is down though in Austria. They were ready. Transcendence comes in to save a lot of people, in Sensotics all charged up and doing tons of damage. Roasted the mech and 2 other members of Brazil, and you know, I feel like to a certain extent.
It's a bit of a head scratcher, I think.
It's going to be nearly point B for Austria. They haven't taken it quite yet, but they are doing damage now. The grab gets used. Meanwhile, there's the self-destruct. No kills out of that one, though, for Brazil. Austria still fighting to take point B, and now with Vetter going down, it looks like they finally will. 2:26 on the clock. A bit of time to get through C. And they barely touch in the end. Neil charges through again.
Here we go.
Typical Brazil goes around the back, does damage. Nice fire strike through everybody, and Brazil manages to keep Austria off the payload. Eclipse pooped off mid-transcendence. He's like, I must go. My people need me. No, literally, there's a bunch of Omnics down there. And it's going to be round 1 complete with Austria not quite sealed up. And meanwhile, that point is being capped by Brazil. And it looks like it will be capped by Brazil.
Yeah, eventually, Sensotics finally debacked. Mini-Me doing his best to stall out the point. Liko, a fancy shot
Dude.
Mid-air on Eclipse.
He is hitting some damage. He manages to get out though. Mini-Me not so lucky. Do you go back in? Wow, I'm surprised he actually took that one. Alamau out of the way, but yeah, Liko right there. That was a dangerous engage for Mr. Dragonlaw to go for, and that's going to open the door for Brazil, I think, to win this fight, finish off B.
It's just Eclipse left over. That will be the completion of B, and plenty of tools left.
Get in the right position, tries to do it, goes from afar, but gets a lot of that absorbed, and Liko just plucks him out of the sky with the headshot. Brazil just trying to grind forward. Nice Deadeye kill. Onto Eclipse, actually. He's not done yet. Mr. Dragonlaw stunned by the flashbang. Doesn't get the armor he needs, or shields rather, from connecting with those abilities. And Brazil, against all odds, they get to use those defensive ultimates to try to stay in this fight. Now they've got to deal, though, with the Wrecking Ball. And here's where it gets irritating. He did get flashbang, though. All right, trying to stay alive. Got to live till that next shield if possible. He's trying, man. He's taking some damage. Synsonic's back with the Diva. Not a lot of support. Here comes a pound 3 knocked airborne.
They can't kill this Wrecking Ball.
They can't kill me up, and it doesn't matter because they get the payload there anyway. And Brazil goes up 2-0. Steps in it, and then they instantly die at the concussion mine. Whoa, speaking of which, instant death as Austria jumps onto that high ground and just decimates Brazil.
That was a really good dive from Austria.
Kidding. That was tight. Well, it's like we said going into this one. Austria, they've got the talent. You've just got a bunch of people on this team that, fight to the point, free up that soldier sightlines.
Oh,
he gets Mini-Me in the back with a pulse bomb before the sound barrier's used, and they're going to go ahead and go for it. There's the Attack Visor. There's a nano boost for him. He's going to try to chase down kills on the low ground, but he doesn't get anything out of it. And now the blade comes out, a nano boost of his own for Liko, and Brazil cutting apart Austria. If you're Austria, I think now's the time to swap to something else. You've got over 3.5 minutes. You can try a different, not too much. Ole getting chased away by that Coalescence. Just a little bit of health remaining. He has to take a bit of breather.
Oh, stunned.
Gets him with the fire strike, and yeah, there's a stun on Liko as he tried to pull out another Dragon Blade. And Austria finally in a good position to claim this point. They had about 7 minutes on the clock, and Brazil held them for about 6 of it. But Austria managed to do it in the end.
Yeah, about 50.
Sorry, off the edge, it looks like here. Now Watts having a lot of trouble. He goes down. Liko survives with like 1 HP. Got like 2 or 3, I think, maybe. Well, not enough to survive a concussion grenade. Concussion mine, rather. Here comes a tire, and it's going to take down Olamau. And Austria again holding. They actually got Honorado's mech with that, too. And so now, Rage trying to juggle people in there, zoning them out. Neil drops the Earth Shatter, but doesn't really take anybody with it. Self-destruct catches no one. That's going to be a clean fight for Austria. They lose nobody in that one. And yeah, nice shot. Ooh, nice shot on the Liko, actually. Man, Mr. Dragonlaw has had a great round as Widow.
That's just going to be it. I mean, that last fight there, no one is able to get anywhere remotely close up.
Kind of, where's Waldo? Ole on that turret mode on Bastion. Watts 7 down again already. Oh, but Ole gets taken out too. In the end, though, it is Brazil that comes out ahead in that fight. And Steven locked down, taken out.
They found Steven with a hook.
They did. Found Steven. Damage to that team, forcing them back into the corridor the best he can. His team trying to support him here. He's got that tank mode going in. This is what you use it for. It is the point B finishing ult. That's exactly what he's going to use it for. Meanwhile, Steven trapped in the back by the whole hog. Body block out of the door, and that's point B for Brazil. Kind of just tossed out there.
I mean, he has been getting a lot of kills, though, just not directly.
Yeah. All right, going in now. Neil has the nano boost, swinging the hammer away, takes on Sensonics after being DMEC. It's a nano boost onto Watt 7 as well on the Winston due to an Elmo down. And that might be enough to push Brazil back. 1:50, some of his supports out of the way. There's the self-destruct coming in and went right through the Winston shield. The shield out of the way just in time for him to hit those people. And that should be about it. They can push Mini-Me back here and finish him off, and they do. So, Brazil gets the job done on attack here. A little bit of time left on the clock. He's with his circuitry. Ooh, the grab gets 2 tanks. And they finish him off. Yeah, there's one. And that's going to be Brazil already coming in and taking up the backbone of Austria's attack. Take a nap, Liko. You've earned it.
Nothing like
Ooh, did he get the knockoff? Not quite. Not yet. Neil stays on, but he's getting low. That shield's not going to last too much longer. Self-destruct doesn't catch anybody, but it doesn't matter because Brazil has been holding, and Austria down to no time left on the clock. They can't get there, and that will be Brazil winning it in map 4.
Taking 2 wins today, including that big map win against